In recent years, there have been modifications to the world wealth ranking. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are notable examples of individuals who have switched positions. Today, we will discuss how one of Asia's richest men, Adani, went from being a college dropout to becoming one of the world's richest men. Bar 1 is the son of the textile businessman Gautam was born on June 24, 1962, to Shantila Adani and Shah, his parents. Ben Adani. In India's western Gujarat, he was born and reared among his 7 siblings. The family of Ga moved from the northern region of Gujarat, and his father supported the family with his little textile business. He wished for a more promising future for his children. Shantila Adani ensured the education of his children. Despite his father's insistence that his children receive an education, Gautam developed a penchant for trading. This impact originated from observing his merchant father. He had no interest in the family business, however. Gautam attended the Shri Chila school following his graduation. He thrived in college while pursuing a bachelor's degree in commerce. He was unable to deny his desire to experience trading, rather than merely study it in class while he was learning. As a student, he visited Gujarat's Candle Port, which broadened his dream. Gautam determined that he would also construct something comparable to Gujarat's Candle Port or much larger. Following his second year of college, he quit to pursue his passion. Gautam was a teenager when he walked out of school, but he was motivated to start his own business. Yet Gautam desired to pursue something other than what his father had spent the majority of his life doing, selling textiles. Due to the financial burden of caring for 7 children and a cat, his family was unable to contribute to his desire. Gautam, though, had his sights set on a venture he was certain would transform his life: the diamond brokerage business. Second segment, life after college. During the time, the diamond business in Mumbai was prospering. Tom believed that he needed to be there. In 1978, Gautam relocated to Mumbai to work for Mahindra Brothers as a diamond sorter. After dropping out of college as an adolescent, he worked for them for 2 to 3 years before he realized how to succeed in the industry. Gautam was young and inexperienced, but in just 3 years he was able to master the skills of the trade. He established a diamond brokerage enterprise, utilizing his understanding of the diamond trade. Even though it was his first business, Gautam was more successful than in older companies. At the age of 20, Gautam earned his first $1 million from the sale of diamonds. He then returned home to inform his family of his discovery. Good. Tom's next success came when his older brother, Maha Adani, bought a plastics factory in Amoeba. In 1981, Gautam accepted his brother's offer and returned to Amoeba after Maha Suk phoned him back from Bombay and requested him to serve as the operations manager for his plastics factory. He viewed his new position as his entryway into international trading. He joined his brother's business and began exporting polyvinyl chloride to India after joining the organization. Yet Tom did not solely concentrate on imports for his brother's firm. In his early 20s, he began importing primary polymers in 1985, his first foray into small-scale enterprises, thereby adding worldwide trading expertise to his portfolio. Section 3 focuses on the formation of the Adani Group. In 1988, Gautam founded Adani Exports, an import-export company for commodities. Currently, the corporation is known as Adani Enterprises, under its holding company, Adani Group. When Gautam founded the company, he intended to concentrate on agricultural and energy-related imports and exports. Yet, a few years later, the Indian economy began to recover. India was in a macroeconomic crisis in 1991, and the country's finance minister, Manmohan Singh, suggested new economic reforms known as the economic liberalization policies as a solution. The new strategy eliminated industrial licensing, lowered import tariffs, and encouraged the investment and privatization of a variety of businesses. These modifications were extremely advantageous for Gautam's new corporation, Adani Enterprise. Gautam began to extend his businesses into metals, textiles, and agricultural items. In 1994, the Gujarat government announced the outsourcing of the Mundra port's management. They solicited bids from private companies for the work, and Gautam saw this as a chance to reach his adolescent years. Gautam's visit to the port of Mundra sparked his desire to become a prosperous entrepreneur, even if it meant stepping out of college. His business, Adani Enterprise, bid for the contract in 1995, and Gautam was awarded it. Adani Enterprises constructed the port's first jetty. It was initially operated by the Mundra Port and Special Economic Zone, but Adani Ports later took over operations. Due to Gautam's influence and economic intelligence, Mundra Port has become India's largest private multi-port operator. The port can manage close to 210 million tons of cargo each year. In 1996, following his success with Mundra, Port Gautam ventured into another promising industry. Adani Group and Gautam formed Adani Power, a power firm. Adani Power's thermal power plant has a current capacity of 4,620 megawatts. This makes Adani Power Plant the largest private producer of thermal energy in India. Its development was a monumental milestone in his quest to become the wealthiest man in Asia. In 2006, Adani Electricity transitioned from power distribution to power generation. Adani bought Abbott Point Port in Australia and Carmichael and Coal Mine in Queensland between 2009 and 2012. These locations serve as an expansion for the Adani company, boosting its geographic reach. Tom's wealth and possessions are substantial. Close Encounters with Death, Section 4. While Tom grew as an entrepreneur in Georgia, his money brought him national acclaim and attention. He is also well known for his continual contributions to society as a philanthropist. Tom Gad did not originate from an affluent household, yet he achieved great success at an early age. Regrettably, his accomplishment was also recognized by the incorrect demographic. Gautam was reportedly kidnapped at gunpoint as he exited a club in Amoeba in 1998. He was taken captive and forced to pay a ransom. The second recent death occurred many years after the Adani Group's global expansion in November of 2008. It was an attack on Mumbai by Islamist militants from Pakistan. During the course of 4 days, approximately 10 terrorists carried out 12 synchronized gunshots and bombings. This incident resulted in 175 deaths and 300 injuries. Gautam arrived in Mumbai within 4 days of the event. At the Seafront Taj Hotel, one of the terrorist shootings occurred. He was a Gautam resident and was at the dining hall when terrorists kept individuals as hostages. The hotel workers helped him survive by sheltering him from the militants who were holding hostages. Gautam was concealed in the hotel's basement until the bombing ceased. Gautam testified to the investigators that he observed the militants entering the building from the table. He was seated. Part 5. Becoming the wealthiest individual in Asia. Gautam first debuted on Forbes' list of billionaires in 2008 with an estimated fortune of $9.3 billion. Now, though, his wealth is 15 times more. Before Gautam became the wealthiest man in Asia, he attained the distinction of centimillionaire alongside 7 other renowned figures. But how did he earn so much cash? In a little more than a decade, in May of 2020, the Solar Energy Corporation of India submitted a bid for a $6 billion contract. A subsidiary of the Adani Group, Adani Solar, won the bid. The 8,000-megawatt photovoltaic power plant project awarded to Adani Solar is anticipated to increase solar cell and module production capacity by 2,000 megawatts. This was immediately followed by the move by Gautam Swift to acquire a 74% interest in Mumbai International. The Delhi International Airport is the busiest airport in India, followed by the Mumbai International Airport. Adani Power is currently a significant source of revenue for the Adani Group, and Gautam is making the required investments to put the brand ahead of all competitors. The Adani Group invested $70 billion in the new green energy company in November 2021. This investment is intended to improve the performance of Adani Green and Adani. Tom disclosed the specifics of his prior investment in green energy in July 2022. Adani Green will construct 3 enormous solar factories an electrolyzer for producing green hydrogen, and wind turbine plants. Gautam surpassed Mukesh as the richest man as a result of his wealth and investments. Fortune Part 6 ranked Gautam Adani as the third richest person in the world in August 2022, making him the second and third richest man on the planet. In January of 2020, he was valued approximately $10 billion. From 2020 to the first part of 2022, Gautam's wealth has increased 13-fold. Gautam is currently the richest person in Asia and the third richest person in the world, although it varies quite a bit between the Birla family, Jeff Bezos, and Gautam Adani. On September 16, 2022, he momentarily overtook the second richest man in the world, billionaire Jeff Bezos. Gautam surpassed Jeff Bezos of Amazon to capture the second slot in Forbes' real-time billionaire profiles. Gautam and the French businessman Bernard Arnault were in a tight race for second place. Nonetheless, his wealth soared to almost $155 billion, making him the second wealthiest man in the world. Later that same day, the price dropped to $152 billion, and Arnault regained second place, surpassing Adani. Do you believe Gautam Adani has a chance to become the world's richest man? Do you believe he will lose his position as Asia's richest man? Comment beneath. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel Hustle Originals.